It involved a large bakery oven, but officials aren't sharing the cause of death.
Working abroad can open doors to new opportunities, but it's crucial to know about the challenges that come with it, especially if you're a temporary foreign worker or an international student that have come to countries like Canada or US or Australia.
Employee died on shift over the weekend. Now the public is desperate for answers as an investigation into her death continues.
On October 19th at approximately 9:30 p.m., we received a call to the Walmart at 6990 Mumford Road in Halifax for a report of a sudden death where there was a 19-year-old female who was also a store employee located deceased.
Sources tell Global News the incident heartbroken, and their thoughts are with the family. They directed all further questions to investigating officers, adding 24.
And this is about a recent tragedy in Halifax, which is in the province of Nova Scotia in Canada, serves as a reminder of why safety and awareness are so important. Stay tuned because today we are discussing what happened and what temporary foreign workers need to know to protect themselves in similar situations. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing the unfortunate death of a 19-year-old employee at a Walmart in Halifax, Nova Scotia. While the specifics of the incident are still yet to come out public because they are still investigating, and it's a serious reminder that unexpected dangers can arise in any workplace. And this is especially relevant if you are a temporary foreign worker in Canada, away from your support network and possibly facing unique challenges. Let's talk about what we know so far. Halifax police are investigating the sudden death of a young employee at a Walmart store on Mumford Road in Halifax. And the store has been closed temporarily and the company has expressed their sadness over the incident. The authorities are working to determine the cause and it's important to remember that any workplace can pose risk, whether physical or psychological. And as a temporary foreign worker or an international student, the situations can feel like even more isolating when you're far from home. Now, what does this mean for you if you are a temporary foreign worker working in Canada or any other country for that matter? Here are a few things that you need to keep in mind. Foremost thing, you have to know your rights. It's so essential to understand your rights as a worker, whether you're working in retail, hospitality, or any other industry. In Canada, employers are required to provide a safe working environment, especially if you're coming from countries like India. Probably you think that you don't have much rights, but you have same rights as a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident. You are a human being at the end of the day, irrespective of your status. If you ever feel safe or experience unfair treatment, reach out to the local support networks or organizations that advocate for temporary foreign workers. Similar to any Canadian citizen or permanent resident, you have equal rights to protect yourself and you have the right to say no. Don't be scared of saying no to probably unsafe working conditions, thinking that, okay, so what if I say no to this person now? He might cut down on my working hours, or I might lose job where it's really getting tough for me to get another job kind of a thing. Don't have that in mind. There are protocols in place. There are government bodies which are regulated and you can trust them. They will speak for you. If you are able to prove your point that you are treated unfairly or you paid low or you're being put into a place where the working environment is not safe for you to work for long hours, or even for that matter for the short time period, so you can definitely reach out for help. There are bodies like WorkSafe New Brunswick. There are bodies like Workers' Compensation Board in Nova Scotia, and there are similar bodies in every province which is designated and which is regulated by the provincial government, and you can reach out to those, and I'm sure you will get response from them within the due course of time period. Everybody has SLAs and they work according to that, and trust me on this, and they are going to reach out to you for sure if you are in real trouble. And never hesitate, never think back and put yourself in a risk where probably, I understand that you are new here, but typically you have to be alive to work. Think about your family and the reason that you come to this country. You have to stay connected because being away from your home country can be tough, especially during stressful times. So make sure you stay connected with community groups or consulates or local associations that support foreign workers. Even if there are some legal lawyers who can fight for you in case your case is really strong. And they can be a lifeline during those difficult situations. The third one that you need to keep in mind is report unsafe conditions. If you notice unsafe working conditions or feel feel that you're at risk, don't hesitate to report it to your employer or the relevant authorities. In the many regions, there are anonymous hotlines for workplace safety concerns, allowing you to speak up without fear of repercussions. And they will try to keep your details confidential when they are trying to investigate those. Fourth and foremost one, mental health matters. And especially being in an environment which is new with different cultural norms and potential language barriers can totally take a toll on your mental health. And in this case, especially, I can imagine this person is only 19 years. And remember that it's okay to seek help if you're feeling overwhelmed. There are resources available, many in multiple languages, to help you cope up with those challenges, especially when you have to deal with in a new country. If you did not understand, please ask them for it. Please get trained on it and don't just jump on it with a fear that, okay, you will be probably pushed back. It won't happen. It might happen for that moment, but don't put yourself into risk. And this is a call out to all the temporary foreign workers and students out there. Your safety and well-being should always come first. No job is worth sacrificing your health or security. While the Halifax case is a sad reminder of the potential dangers that can arise, it's also an opportunity for us to reflect on the importance of staying vigilant and proactive. While the news is not confirmed yet officially, don't take my word on it. I'm just putting up what I have seen on Reddit, where those employees or the customers who were there in that scenario on that time in that store have mentioned that persons apparently was in a walk-in oven and was literally burned alive. So we don't know how far it is true, but this is based on Reddit by several conversations that are there. So we are yet to get a conclusive report from the RCMP, of course, on it. If this were to be true, it's really heartbreaking. I couldn't imagine that person she's just 19 years. I feel so bad for her family. That's what, guys. International students, don't just take up any sort of a work and don't get into something that you feel unsafe. I'm calling this out repeatedly. I know this, we think that, okay, I can do anything, I will do anything for dollars. No, you have to be alive for your family and the purpose that you have come here. So that's your highest priority. Keep that in mind. Please stay safe and stay informed, and you have to take care of yourself. And thank you for watching Retails.